Hello and welcome to another One Piece reactions video. This is chapter 1019. So, I don't know what to expect from this. I never know what to expect from these chapters. There's so many characters doing so many battles. Forget it. Let's get right into it. My hopes, I want to see Kaido versus Yamato. But, who knows? Maybe it'll be Zoro, maybe it'll be someone... Where's Wally? I'm sorry, but the weirdest thing just happened on the Shonen Jump cover. I never expected I would find Waldo, or Wally as he's known in other countries. Where's Waldo on the front of a Shonen Jump cover? Let alone, and the weirdest thing, Luffy done in the style of Where's Waldo? What the hell is happening? That's weird. Moving on to the real thing. That's just weird. I kind of want to see this poster though. This collab poster. Can I please see this? What am I looking for? Luffy? That sounds fun. Anyway, it's hard to dwell on this, but it's so weird. Okay, and we got a picture of Midoriya, not looking at all like what he looks in the current chapter, but okay. Okay. Oh, damn! So this is the poster, huh? It's too tiny! I can't make stuff out! Can I zoom in? Are these really One Piece characters? I think they are. Oh my gosh, they are! It's a boatload of One Piece characters. But the resolution's too tiny! I can't make anything out! Damn it! Sorry! This is just so cool! It's so out of nowhere! I love it! I'll try to find a higher resolution of this image later. Anyway, scrolling down. So we've got a nice color page to start out with, which shows all the Straw Hats, including Jinbei. I see what you did there, Oda. Jinbei is now included in the crew. So whenever there's going to be a picture of the whole crew, Jinbei is now there. So that's pretty nice. So it looks like Luffy, Usopp, and Brook are riding on Jinbei, who's leading a bunch of whales, smiling whales around. And meanwhile, Zoro's eating, and Sanji's trying to give food to Robin and Nami, who are both in swimwear. Nami's petting Chopper. Chopper, you lucky little bastard! Okay. Oh, and Franky has a whale hair. He's changed his hair to look like a whale. That's great. That's a great picture. Okay, so it's taken 3.5 minutes, but we're about to finally move into the actual chapter now. My gosh, it's loaded with interesting stuff even before the chapter starts. Here we go. Okay, and here we go. Starting out with Sanji versus Queen. That's cool. Castle interior live floor. Take this! Triceracopter. Triceracopter? That's not Queen. Does that mean we're focusing on Franky versus the Triceratops guy? Well, anyway, moving into the chapter. A constant barrage of beams. That sounds like tech Franky would love to get his hands on. Hey, that won't work! Ah, sorry! There are so many layers of bandages. Take them off before you give me the damn shot! Oh well, let's not get hung up on the details. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Okay, so they haven't given Zoro the shot yet. And now they're trying to get him out of the bandages, which Sanji did a ridiculous job of bandaging Zoro. Okay, the Wano Polar Tang. Okay. Hang in there! Don't die on a straw hat! Okay, we're gonna go see what Luffy's condition is. Damn it! If only the captain were here! I'm not sure if basic first aid is enough. He has already coughed up a ton of water, right? Straw Hat, open your eyes! Silence! Wait, what? Silence? Is that just saying that Luffy is silent? What? Why does it say silence next to Luffy's head? That's weird. Should we pour some medicine down his throat? No, we should give him an injection. His face is pale. What do we do? Cough. Meat! And there's Luffy. He's just gotta have his meat. Just give me 50 cc's of meat! Stat! He just needs meat, huh? Okay. Onigashima Skull Dome. Right brain tower. Whoa, wait! Why are you... The headliner's attacking us! Iron Bro, focus on Sasaki and leave these guys to us! Gahahaha! Are you guys... Gahaha! Are you guys helping me? I thought you were slackies! I don't care if the entire armored unit is being controlled! This is still treason! Okay, so this is Franky versus the Triceratops guy, who I can never remember what his name is. You really are a tough bastard. I must have dealt you countless fatal blows already. You're pretty tough yourself, and that's a real pain in the ass. Seems like we've been betrayed on the live floor as well. I'm gonna head there and skewer all those unloyal cockroaches. Now get out of my way! Karakuri! Helix Sword! Oh gosh, the Triceratops has a sword! What's he gonna do with that? Again with that sword, you ain't going nowhere. Well, I've got no clue why those punks joined us. I'm not complaining if it means I have a few more friends. We've got your back, Iron Bro! I'm good. Go and help the others. Haha, I'm glad they won't be getting between us, but don't make me laugh. Either way, I've got to handle this situation on my own now. Huh? How the hell are you spinning like that? I didn't know dinosaurs could do that. Is he spinning his horns? He's spinning his horns like a hell. What is up with all the dinosaur spinning in this arc? First we had Queen getting spun around in circles to block Harris Barrow's arrows, and now we've got Helicopter Trice. Oda, you got a problem, man. You got a problem with spinning. Something's going on here. That move! This is bad! Run, Iron Bro! Morons, if you have time to worry, then you should worry about yourselves! Triceracopter! Uh-oh. He's taking out his own men. I guess they're not his own men now, thanks to Tama, but... Guys! And Franky blocked it with a sword. Oh my gosh, and it's a good thing he did, because that thing is a devastating attack. It looks like it's tearing the house down. You move real weird. I didn't think this would turn into an aerial battle. The Triceratops is a pretty special breed of dinosaur. Go figure, those damn propellers are boosting your speed a hell of a lot. Oda, pretty sure Triceratops couldn't do this, but it's One Piece, we'll roll with it. Swish, swish! You trying to rush me down? Do your worst! General, shield! What the? He went backwards. He spun his propeller the wrong way and launched himself backwards. Now this is enough of a run-up. No way that was on purpose! What an idiot. Can it! I just wanted more space to gain momentum! Tricera Bullet! Will Franky's shield be enough to stop this attack? Not good. My shoulder launcher is gonna misfire! Boom! Son of a... What the... Is he grabbing him? I think he just grabbed him as he went by. General Suplex! I don't care how thick your hide is. Your belly's bound to be a weak spot. It's over! Franky Sword! Victory V-Flash! Come on. If only I was better with swords. No! No! The Iron General Franky's sword has been cut off! Seriously? He shattered my Franken sword! So that's what it's called, Franken sword? Okay. If it's gonna be like that, I'll just put all my money on my strongest attack for a one-shot comeback. Aren't you ashamed of running away, Mig Fight? Whoa! No good, I can't let this guy through. He's already chased me all the way back to the live floor. Try Sarah Bullet, now! Down Cannon Encore! General Cannon! Everyone fears the Beast Pirates because of the Flying Six. Don't underestimate us. I'm taking you down. With me, Tricera Magnum! Franky, no! It's time. Franky! Radical Beam! Looks like he pierced him with that attack. Skull Dome Rooftop. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, yes! Going back to, Kaido and Yamato. You'll make for a worthy addition to our military strength, Yamato. Woro. Is that any way for a father to talk to his child? I went through a lot to get that devil fruit. Did you really think I'd just let you use its power freely? I only ate it because I was hungry. It was a real shock. I've tried to kill you countless times, and you always knock me down. But that's what made me strong. Your shackles weren't the only thing keeping me here. If I abandon this country... Okay, so Yamato does have a devil fruit ability, which we all thought she had. But what is it exactly? If I abandon this country, how could I call myself Odin? For Wano! Okay, and we are not on break next week. Nice! Sorry I never changed the music. But okay, I think we got a nice little color page. Maybe the fans did this. Yeah, the fans did this. It looks great. So yeah, what exactly... I'm trying to figure out what exactly type of devil fruit she has. Is this a type of dragon? People were thinking maybe a white tiger, but I don't think that looks like a tiger. I don't think a tiger has horns like that. Or ears like that. It looks like some type of dragon. She's a little beat up, but she seems to be holding her own against Kaido, so it looks like she'll do a sufficient job of keeping him at bay until Luffy gets back. Luffy just needs his meat. Don't panic, anyone. Luffy just needs his meat. He'll be fine. He'll be back in the fight and kick Kaido's ass soon. Speaking of Emperors of the Sea, we have not gone back yet to Big Mom versus Kid and Trafalgar. I wonder when that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's nice to see Yamato. Okay, so that's the chapter. I got super invested in that. Like, wow, I honestly forgot I was I was so invested in this chapter, I forgot I was recording for a bit. It's like, whoa, this is... Oh, wait, I'm recording this. Okay. This is a really, really fun chapter. Okay, so let's fight some bad guys. Oh, and I know exactly the character I'm going to use, too. Freelog! Let's go for entry into the new world. Let's see, toys. Let's go for the first chapter. Gotta be Franky. Okay, I've unlocked some new moves for Franky, so I'm gonna be able to try those out as we talk over the chapter. So, let's see. So we got to see what a few of the characters are up to for a few panels in the beginning. Take this. At first it looked like the battle was going to be about Queen and Sanji, but it is a bit too early to get into that, because, you know, Sanji is one of the best fighters on the Straw Hats. So they're going to save that for a little bit later, just like Zoro. So yeah, we got to see a little bit of the fight, and it's funny because Sanji actually said something that I thought I was thinking of earlier. I said, I think in a previous video I was like, I'm surprised Franky isn't fighting this person since they're both, you know... Oh, damn! Oh, sweet! I don't know if he even had that in the older Pirate Warriors game. So I'm really happy that they gave him more moves for General Franky. So yeah, I think he had like one move or something in the previous game, or maybe I'm getting that wrong. Anyway, sorry to talk about the game so much, but I'm just really happy about this. Anyway, so we got to see that Sanji is really holding his own against Queen so far, and like I was saying, he basically says, "Oh, that might be tech that Franky would be happy to get his hands on." Makes me wonder if they're foreshadowing something happening later with Franky stealing Queen's tech. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I thought that Queen would make a good enemy for Franky to fight, but he is like one of the highest ranking beast pirates, so it makes more sense for Sanji to fight him. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that Sanji brought that up. And then we go over to Zoro, who is still in bandages. Chopper's assistants are trying to get him the drugs so he can get back into the battle, but they're having trouble getting the bandages off that Sanji put on, because Sanji put way too many bandages on. So it's like they're like trying to solve the puzzle of how to is this another General Franky move? Heck! Yeah, no, that's the same one I used before. But just trying to get the bandages off of him so he can get the drug and get back in the fight, which is really funny. Oda has a way of doing that in like every arc. There's like something that's holding the characters back, whether it's Luffy getting tossed into the pool in Arlong Park, or Zoro and Soka King getting, Sniper King, whatever, getting handcuffed in Enies Lobby. There's always something holding the Straw Hats back, and it's pretty funny when it happens. It's also slightly frustrating because you're like, oh man, if Zoro wasn't handcuffed to Usopp, he'd be doing a great job. But it really adds tension to the story, so I'm never against it. And then we go over to Luffy. So the monster trio we were really focusing on with this chapter. We head over to Law's sub, and these guys are pretty... How should I put it? They don't seem to be that... Medically, they don't seem to be that useful without Law. They're like, oh, what do we do? I wish that the captain was here. I'm like, guys, you're his assistants. You assist him in surgery. Don't you know anything about anything that could help Luffy? Come on, guys. Oh yeah! Whoa! New attack from General Franky! Damn, yes! Finally, they're doing General Franky stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all my new attacks. Just wanted to show those off. So yeah, and Luffy has a really funny moment in this chapter. Though I still want to know why he said silence. There's a word bubble coming off of Luffy that says silence, and that was the most confusing part of the whole chapter. I was like, why is Luffy saying silence? But the next thing that Luffy says makes way more sense. Where he's just like, meat! Yeah, man. Luffy and his damn meat. He only just needs meat all the time. General Franky! Yeah, baby! Speaking of General Franky, that was what happened next in the story, and that was basically the main focus of the chapter, was seeing Franky take down Mr. Triceratops. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just looked it up. The Triceratops guy's named Sasaki. I'm sorry, I haven't seen him much in the story yet. And I'm bad with names even with some characters that have been in the story forever, so sorry about that. But yeah, so Franky versus Sasaki. It was a pretty interesting fight. I feel like Jinbei's, when comparing it to the Jinbei's fight against Who's Who, Jinbei wins. Like, I feel like Jinbei's fight was better than this. Not that I think this was a bad fight, but it didn't feel like Franky really showed us anything new from General Franky. We've seen the Radical Beam, we've seen the Burst attack, we've seen all that. I mean, I guess you could say Jinbei didn't show us much new either, but I don't know. Something about the fact... It probably helped that Who's Who was giving out so many damn plot details, like the whole Devil Fruit thing. Like, if Sasaki was just like, oh, and by the way, Luffy is Joy Boy or something. It was like, it is confirmed. I have this page from the prophecy. That would probably get my attention more. I mean, Who's Who, of course, had that going for him, where he's like, oh yeah, and by the way, the Gumu Gumu is really important to the story, and the government wants it. I'm like, oh shit! So that kind of added some... Not to mention, he had the whole taunting with Jinbei and basically saying some racist stuff about mermen. So yeah, that was that really added to that fight, made it very interesting. And of course, I don't know. I just feel like the fight was stronger between Jinbei and Who's Who. But yeah, I always enjoy a Franky fight. Franky's like one of my favorite Straw Hats. So seeing him fight, I'm never gonna say I don't want to see that. Alright, so let's see. Going into the fight itself, the Triceratopter. That was pretty funny. But one of the moments that I thought was really, really funny was when Sasaki was like, oh, Triceratops is a very fascinating dinosaur. And I'm like, are we being trolled by Oda? Like, Oda knows Triceratops can't do this, right? I'm just joking. I know Oda knows that, but it's just funny. Take this! Damn, General Franky is awesome! I kind of wish I could run around as General Franky, though. So, Franky basically won this battle because he impaled the guy with a beam. Though, last I checked, that wasn't exactly a guaranteed. Because, you know, what was it? Oh yeah, Big Mom impaled Ulti with a damn combo attack, and she's an Emperor, and she impaled Ulti with a damn lightning homie combo attack. Ulti just gets right back up. I'm like, what the hell? Does impalement not mean anything in this damn world? And I know that, you know, I know that it was like lightning, so it wasn't like a blade going through her or something, but still. I mean, last I checked, getting impaled by lightning kind of hard to survive. So yeah, the fact that Ulti just gets right back up again, I know it was to give Nami her big moment with Zeus, but I don't know. I just thought that was kind of lame, that they set up this big combo attack. Ulti's fine. Jeez, Ulti is one tough dino cookie. So yeah, the Triceracopter is a pretty funny idea for an attack. It was, and of course you got the usual Oda humor with him using it in reverse, and then saying, no, I meant to do that. It's for momentum. Sure it was, buddy. Sure it was. I gotta say, I think Franky has one of the most interesting movesets in this game. But yeah, so there was no, like, history with Sasaki and Franky. There was no, like, hey, I have this important information, but you're not gonna get that from everything. Obviously, we have got it for a few. Who's Who and Franky, Who's Who and Jinbei was interesting, and of course now we have Sanji versus Queen, who has a past with Mads and Sanji's father, so that's also very interesting. But I highly doubt that when Zoro fights King, and you know it's coming, that King's gonna be like, ah yes, for you see Zoro, I knew your mother! It's like, yeah, that's not happening. I don't feel like Oda's gonna do anything like that. It's probably just gonna be like, hey, it's a tough guy for Zoro to beat up. But I might be wrong. We'll see. Let's see. Franky's sword got broken which I don't think was a surprise since, obviously, and Franky brought it up himself this chapter, that Franky's not a swordsman. He doesn't know how to use a sword properly. He just probably included it on his robot because he thinks it looks cool. And he is right. It does look cool. Let's see, what else we got? Of course, Sasaki took out some of his own men who were being controlled by Tama in this chapter, which is a shame. But yeah, that Triceracopter is one killer move. I like the design of the crab girl. She looks kind of cute. What else happened in this chapter? I mean, obviously we still got the Yamato and the Kaido stuff, but I'm trying to think if there was anything else in the battle I need to cover. Alright, so I think we've covered the battle of Sasaki versus Franky pretty well at this point. General Franky looks like it was definitely... Iron Pirate General Franky, that's its name. General Franky looks like it was pushed to its limit at this point. I don't think... if Franky's doing any more fighting, he's probably going to have to get out of it. I think the battle's over. I think that was a great move that Franky used at the end. I don't think we need to continue. Sasaki looks like he's got royally messed up by that. He got impaled, but like I said, impalement means jack shit in One Piece. Unless your name is Ace. In which case, impalement means death. But yeah, so many characters get impaled in this damn series and they're fine. Remember Luffy and Crocodile? And that made zero sense considering if Crocodile stabbed Luffy with the damn, knife, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, Luffy's gonna be fine. But he stabbed him with his hook. The second he pulled a hook out of Luffy, it should have pulled his damn intestines out. I don't know, maybe Luffy's intestines bounced back into him. Sure, we're going with that. Anyway, but yeah, let's finally move on to Kaido versus Yamato. Finally get to see Yamato's fruit, which is, I don't know, it looks like a dragon to me. I think it's some form of dragon, because it actually kind of reminds me of Mizusune, a monster from Monster Hunter. Looks like a more slender, more elegant-looking dragon than what Kaido is. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it is a tiger. I don't think it's a tiger. It doesn't really look like a tiger to me. I do like the fact that Kaido points out, like, you know how hard it was for me to get that devil fruit, and Yamato's like, dude, I was hungry. I just wanted something to eat. So Yamato's excuse for eating a devil fruit is the same as Luffy's is for eating the Gumu Gumu fruit. So that's pretty funny. So yeah, obviously we see Yamato with a little blood, little bit of battle damage from fighting Kaido so far. But if they can get some meat in Luffy, I don't think Yamato's going to have to fight Kaido for very long. I think we'll have just enough time to get the Flying Six dealt with, and then Luffy will be back. How many Flying Six members do we have? Is Aldi's a member of the Flying Six, right? Okay, so I just looked up the Flying Six members because I remembered some of them, but like some of them actually I kind of remembered all of them. I just wasn't sure who was in the Flying Six. So yeah, you've got Who's Who, been defeated. Sasaki, who I'm assuming going off of this chapter has now been defeated. X-Drake, who is no longer a member of the Flying Six and has kind of switched sides to fight with Luffy. For now. He might switch sides again later, but for now he's fighting with Luffy. We have Page One, who was defeated by Big Mom. Alti, who was defeated by Big Mom. And then fully defeated by Nami. So at this point, Black Maria is the only Flying Six member who hasn't been defeated yet. Or switch sides. Just Black Maria, and that's it. Which means that next chapter, we might get Robin and Brooke versus Black Maria. Which would be pretty awesome. I absolutely want to see Robin kick Black Maria's ass. Because I found it really insulting how it's like, we're going to paralyze Robin and remove her arms, and then we're going to force her to translate the poneglyphs for us. And I'm like, bitch, you're going down. You're going down hard for saying that shit about Robin. And for hurting Sanji. Oh, you're gonna pay, bitch. And that's pretty much Robin's attitude too. She was like, you hurt one of my comrades. I'm going to kick your ass. With a billion legs, and she can do it too. So yeah, that might happen next chapter. So yeah, the Flying Six are almost completely dealt with. Oh no, I lost. No, that's okay. I think we're ready to wrap up here. So there's not much to. There's honestly not too much to talk about in regards to Kaido versus. Oh, one thing I didn't notice about the battle between Kaido and... I mean, I read this, but I wasn't really thinking about it. The battle between Kaido and Yamato was when she says, all I wanted was to set sail, and now I can't even swim. So, that's interesting. That she didn't even want a devil fruit. She's like, hey, I want to go out to sea. I don't want a damn devil fruit. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's a pretty big weakness, really, when you take a devil fruit, because it's like, hey, cool, you can have all these supernatural powers. You're gonna drown. You're gonna drown. So yeah, interesting that Yamato didn't want it, but now she's got to deal with it. So of course we've got this. I feel like she's got very long, slender arms. These ears, these long, pointy ears. Like, if she was a tiger, I don't think she would have gotten long, pointy ears. She's got the horns. I mean, she had horns even before she transformed, but still. When Kaido transforms into a dragon, the horns are a part of that transformation. So, yeah. I'm thinking she's just another type of dragon. Which means if what's his name? If Momonosuke joins the crew, they'd have 2 dragons on their crew. I'm calling it right now. She's a dragon. She's a type of dragon. So yeah, I really appreciated being able to see at least a bit of this fight, and they finally revealed the devil fruit form that she has, which it's been a long time coming. And I think that's about it. This was a really fun chapter. Yeah, Wano is not disappointing. I personally was getting, and I know it was all about the build-up to this big battle, but I did get a little bit tired of certain chapters of Wano, where it's like, I know they're trying to build the area up and introduce characters, but there were just some chapters that not quite as strong, I thought as strong as others. But ever since we got to all these battles, it's been great. I've been really enjoying it. So, One Piece isn't on break next week, so that's awesome. Which means I may not do My Hero next week. We'll see. I gotta do it this week because it's a big battle between main characters. So I gotta cover that. But yeah, this is fun. Thanks if you watched the end of the video. Thanks a bunch. And I will see you next week for more One Piece. Let's do Robin versus Black Maria. Brooke versus Black Maria. Come on. Make it happen, Oda.